Hello everyone, and welcome to this month's Business Forum, sponsored by our great friends at Cox Communications. My name is Tammy McGoy. I am a partner with Warren Averett and your 2016 chair of the Greater Fort Walton Beach Chamber of Commerce. Today we have an exciting show that we will highlight how our businesses are getting involved in the community and helping our military families and veterans. So, joining me today on the first segment of the show is Dan Verda, who is the Executive Director of the Panhandle Warrior Partnership, and Advocate Dennis Krebs. So thank you both for attending today's show. I appreciate you taking your time out to do that. With a little over 18 months, you guys have done very well in getting integrated into the community. So I wanted to talk a little bit about your integration process. So Dan, why don't you go ahead and tell me about what Panhandle Warrior Partnership is all about.
Well, first of all, thanks for having us on, Tammy. We really appreciate this opportunity. The Panhandle Warrior Partnership is a nonprofit 501c3 organization that covers the entire 1st Congressional District of Florida. So we cover the 6 counties from Escambia to Holmes and Washington counties. What we do is we're an organization that assists veterans in integrating back into the community or empowering them by putting them in touch with the benefits that they've earned through their military service. We like to say that we create permanent solutions at the Panhandle Warrior Partnership. And the reason we say that is that we don't focus on one niche item only. What we do is we look at the veteran holistically and see what issues they need assistance with,
right,
or what we can help with. And then we have our advocates develop a plan, and we'll help them, empower them to achieve their ends.
Awesome. Now, Dennis, you are the face, I guess, in the local market, the local area for the partnership. And so we'll be seeing you a lot more within the community and your outreach to the veterans.
Yes.
So thank you again for being here on today's show.
Thank you.
I think, Dan, as you mentioned, your community integration program, you have this wheel that I saw on your website that I thought described your organization very well. And in the center of that wheel is quality of life. So your community partnerships, I think, are very, very important, and your outreach is incredible. So thank you for that. Do you want to talk a little bit about the wheel? There's various partners that you deal with. So tell me a little bit about the partners.
Well, Dennis really will be able to tell you a lot about our partners. One of the things, the Holistic Care Wheel is something that was developed by America's Warrior Partnership out of Augusta, Georgia, who is kind of our national affiliate.
Yes.
And we use that because it's a great model to show that there are a number of aspects in a veteran's life that if you can reach fulfillment in each one of those aspects, it makes a more integrated contributor to the community. So Dennis is that's what Dennis works with on a daily basis. So.
Okay, and with our community being the military that we have, I'm sure we have a lot of veterans, a lot of military families that need help. About how many veterans do we have in this area?
Well, actually in our 6 counties we have around 106,000 veterans, and that's one of the reasons that Augusta Warrior Project chose us, or America's Warrior Partnership, chose us, because of the number of veterans that are in this area.
Okay,
So.
well good. Well, we have an exciting event coming up through the Chamber that you all are sponsoring, and so we're very excited about that. It's on April 16th. It is the Military Family and Veteran Appreciation Day, so you guys are sponsoring that, so thank you. So tell us a little bit about what we can expect that day. Dennis, I know you've been involved in some planning.
Basically, we open up, you all help us, the Chamber really helps us in opening up the landing, and we invite all veterans in there, active duty, whether in uniform, if retired, if separated, and it's a chance to kind of honor our veterans. We have a lot of free good stuff. We have fireworks at night. We have inflatables for the children, the slides and everything. We have free food. And again, we'll be, having a drawing for a car.
Yeah.
So a great opportunity, but we're going to have a lot of the veteran service organizations in the area there. So if any veterans have any specific needs, they'll be there to assist them or set up an appointment with them at a later date.
Okay, well, good. Well, hopefully it'll be a beautiful day. I believe, I understand that if it rains that day, the rain day will be the next day. So if veterans, end up missing or thinking that that's been canceled because of the rain, please come out.
Come out on Sunday.
At the next day, absolutely. Well, I know, veterans obviously need a lot of help, and you reaching out to the veterans. What's probably the most important thing that you can do to get them into the program? Is there signing them up for veterans, application, or what is that process? Do you know?
Well, the outreach portion is critical.
Okay, yes.
And it is our first step of our 4-step process, which is connect.
Okay.
And that's really largely what Dennis and our other advocates do on a regular basis. So to be able to establish contact with that veteran, Dennis has brought one of our survey cards here that he takes down information, and then from there he can conduct an assessment to see if the veteran has any needs,
Right.
And if so, to what extent they need our potential assistance.
Okay, and you said there is a 4-step process. So connect, so you want to reach out and connect with those individuals, and then there's 3 other steps. Talk to me a little bit about those steps.
Yeah, the steps are connect, educate, advocate, and collaborate.
Okay.
So the connect process is obviously just reaching out to the veteran, okay,
Right.
establishing contact, getting to know the veterans of the community. The educate process is twofold. We educate the veteran on what benefits and abilities the community can provide for them. As well, we educate the community on what veterans bring to the table as well,
Okay.
in terms of being great employees or,
Right.
or an ability to contribute to the community. The advocate part is basically when the veteran hits a wall in terms of benefits or anything like that. Guys like Dennis and the partners that he works through are able to advocate on behalf of the veteran to make sure that he,
Right.
there's not a stoppage in applying for benefits or getting assistance. Also, we advocate for the veteran in terms of if there are things that are habitual problems, we can communicate that to the community to try to solve problems at the community level. And then finally, the collaborate piece. We collaborate with all of our partner organizations and the community in general to try to integrate veterans, especially those that are transitioning back into the society.
Well, the Panhandle Warrior Partnership is a fantastic organization. Definitely the veterans need it, and so I'm excited that you are involved in the community. I'm excited that, Dennis, that you're here at the face of the organization in our local community and reaching out. So thank you very much for being on today's show, and thank you very much for sponsoring the great event that's coming up
pleasure.
in April. So thank you.
Thank you.
So coming up next, we will learn about a fantastic giveaway that ZT Motors will be giving at the Military Family Appreciation Day in April. So stay tuned.